Hi Amelie, today I'd like to read you Brave, a Friend for Merida. It was a beautiful day in the Highlands, perfect for a ride in the woods. Princess Merida ran happily into the castle stable. Angus, she called, but her beloved horse and friend were nowhere to be found. There she is, running into the stable. Finally, Merida spotted Angus outside. He was helping the stable master carry a load of stones near the edge of a very high bridge. "Uh-oh," Merida said, hurrying toward her friend. Merida knew that although Angus was big and powerful, even he got frightened at times. He spooked at loud noises, he was scared of the dark, and he really did not like heights. There he is on the bridge, and showing what he's scared of. When Merida arrived at the bridge, Angus was rearing and bucking. Merida flung her arms around Angus to calm him down. "Ah, you're fine now, lad," she said, soothing the big horse. There she is. She found him and she's soothing him. Merida led Angus away, and the two raced joyfully into the hills beyond the castle. Feeling free, they went farther from home than either of them had ever dared to go before. There they are. Don't they look pretty happy? As the afternoon light began to fade, Merida and Angus came across an old road that led into a dark, misty wood. "An adventure," Merida said excitedly. She patted Angus to encourage him. "Shall we have a look?" They passed a crumbling stone tower and the spooky remains of an ancient manor. There they are, going down the dark trail and the remains of the manor. This is the remains of the manor. The mist thickened and the forest became darker. Merida decided it was time to head for home. But as she returned Angus around, Merida saw a huge shadowy figure over her. There it is. You see it up here? Whoa. "What is it?" Merida whispered, trying to see more clearly. "Could it be a bear? Or is it a ghost?" Slowly she pulled out her bow, just in case. Suddenly a twig snapped. Angus jumped sideways, nearly throwing Merida on the ground. "It's only a bird," the princess called out, but Angus was too startled to listen. With a frightened whinny, he took off like a shot. There he is. He's about to go running off because he got scared. Angus charged wildly ahead. As the horse bolted out of the glen, the fog lifted, and Merida saw that the towering figure behind them was just an old tree. Merida struggled to grab Angus's reins to slow him down. Angus raced forward, toward the edge of a cliff. Merida pulled back desperately on her horse's reins. There's the tree, and here's the cliff. "No, Angus, stop!" Merida shouted, but it was too late. They were about to tumble over the edge. Just then, Merida spotted a ledge on the opposite side of the ravine. It was very far away. Merida leaned forward and hugged her friend. "Angus," she said, "you need to jump. I have full faith in you." There they are, getting close to the cliff over here, and there she is telling him that she has faith in him. Merida and Angus reached the cliff's edge. Angus was terrified, but he trusted his best friend and knew she believed in him. Angus didn't stop. With every ounce of his strength, the horse leapt high into the air, sailed across the ravine. There they are, sailing across the ravine. It's kind of a pretty picture, huh? And landed safely on the other side. Angus didn't stop running until he and Merida were back at the castle. There they are, landing and running back to the castle over here. Safe at home, Merida felt a surge of love as she hugged Angus. Believing and trusting in each other had saved them both. As she gazed contentedly at the big horse, Merida knew that she and Angus would be best friends for life. There they are, back at the stables. The end. Thank you for listening, Amelie. I love you, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.